Hello everybody and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I hope all of you are doing very well. It has been quite interesting the past couple of days. I have to say it. I love it. I like this little smattering of snow where I'm at. It's always nice, but I don't know if I want to deal with this kind of weather, like the way they do up north or on the East Coast where it's like this for days on end. I don't know, y'all. But for whatever it is worth, I do enjoy a smattering of snow, right? So I'm thinking the next few days is going to be a little hectic here in Texas, but in terms of all this ice melting and all this stuff, and people driving crazy on the freeways, right? So I hope everybody's safe. I hope they drive carefully, that sort of a stuff. So are we ready? All right. Yeah, I should stop meddling around with my whatever. So here we go. So this is going to be a tarot reading for all signs, and this is going to be for the week February 7th to February 13th. Let me make sure. 7th to the 13th of February, correct? 7th to the 13th. Yep, that is correct. So let's get on with it. I am going to be starting off with Pisces, so let me make sure I have it at 1. I'll put up the timestamps and do all that good stuff. And I hope you all have brought your pets in and taken care of all of that, because I always worry about pets. So Pisces, starting off with Pisces. I'm recording with both my cameras so that way y'all can see. Let me see if maybe I can, remove this little thingy. Let me adjust this camera a little bit so that you guys can, maybe, let me try taking this off too. There we go. Maybe that is a little bit better, correct? In terms of being able to see. Because if I close this lid down a little further, then I fear this thing gets cut off. So we'll just do this. And then we'll do a quick, let me use these cards because I haven't used them in a while. Yeah. So Pisces, your overall energy is Capricorn, right? So with Capricorn is your 11th house. So for this week, February 7th to 13th, your 11th house aspects may come into the forefront, like, your groups of people, your friends, and, like-minded people that you associate with. Those could be some of the areas that would, be, so here you have the, I hope it's showing up. Yeah, you have the 10 of Pentacles, right? And you all can see, right? I mean, it's right here, 10 of Pentacles. Then you have the Fool upright. I'm sorry, in the reversed, okay? And then you have the 4 of Swords. So I am going to say, with regards to your 10th house, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. No, I take that back. 11th house, I'm sorry. Why am I confusing myself? I did say 11th house, correct? Yeah, like-minded people, groups and friends. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? All right, so Capricorn is your 11th house. 12th house would be Aquarius, of course. So you have 10 of Pentacles, the Fool in the reverse, and 4 of Swords also in the reverse. Now, with the 10 of Pentacles, we do know that it does talk about, finances and this and that, having the wherewithal to be able to, retirement, long-term financial, stability, etc. And the Fool card, of course, is in the reverse, and the 4 of Swords is also reverse. I'm going to tell you, if any of your friends or your people of your close circle are going to come forward and say, hey, I have this brilliant idea, this new opportunity, why don't you invest in this, it's a good opportunity to do that and all that. I'm going to caution you not to take a giant leap of faith and go for it, as nice as the opportunity or the plan or the prospect or the idea may sound. You do not want to take a giant leap of faith and go jump into it. And also with the Four of Swords in the reverse, I am going to tell you that, look, you are not going to heed my advice. You are not, because you are not going to take a rest. You are not going to kind of fall back and think about it and say, okay, I need to think about this, give me some time. No, you're going to go forward. But I'm telling you, please don't do that, because it is not going to be as brilliant an idea. There are possibilities that you might lose your funds, or there's going to be some brouhaha, and because of this poor investment opportunity, your relationship with your friend or whoever that is, may go south. So please don't do that, okay? Just wait for a little bit. Don't make those decisions. You may think, by making this business investment and all that stuff, my retirement is going to be fine, and yeah, that's the missing link, and I'll be able to have enough funds to, I'm going to say no. Flat out no. Okay, Aries. Aries, you have the Moon card, okay? So I wonder what is hidden for you guys, Aries. Oh, this thing keeps slipping. It shouldn't. Well. So we have the Hangman in the reverse. We have the Ten of Wands, which decided to pop up. Okay, and we have the Two of Swords. So for you, Aries, with the Moon card, there is clearly something that is, it hasn't come to light as yet. Maybe there are some situations that are hidden from you at the moment. And I am going to say, listen, please be a little bit careful. All right, please be a little bit careful, because with the Hangman in the reverse, right, we know the Hangman talks about, being in a state of limbo, resting, looking at things from a different perspective. The fact that it is in the reverse goes to show that you are actually being a little bit stubborn, in the sense that you're saying, no, I'm not going to look at things from a different perspective. This is my perspective. It is what it is, and take it or leave it. With the Ten of Wands, you do feel like, with you taking the stance, it's a little bit burdensome, but for some reason you are wanting to stick to your guns, and you're saying, no, this is it, I am going to stick to my guns. My question is, why are you being so kind of, what's the word, take it or leave it type of an attitude this time? I don't understand. So with the Two of Swords, even though you may take this stance, because of whatever is hidden, you are going to be put in a situation where you will have to reconsider this stance that you've taken. You have to reconsider this particular staunch belief that you have, because you will have to compromise, or you will have to make a decision. One card only. I haven't even seen what the card is. Three of Wands. So I'm going to say, yes, this does require you to consider and reconsider your commerce, how you're going to expand your commerce, your business, your investments, your what have yous. And I do believe this has got to do with travel too. I do have a feeling that within the next 2 quarters, right, you will be traveling. So yeah, I do believe you will be traveling. And this could be regards to your loved one. Maybe you're going to be taking some travel plans, or making travel plans with your loved ones, etc. So, okay, Taurus, 8:59. These are short readings, y'all. Taurus. You have Mars. Ooh, Mars is Aries and Scorpio. So Mars, ooh, what are you kind of getting anxious about, or being slightly, I feel like you're taking an aggressive stance with regards to sounds. Ooh, baby, no, some particular situation. There is a little bit of a So you have the Page of Swords, Taurus. You have the King of Swords in the reverse. And Justice. So for you, Taurus, I'm going to say that there is a little bit of an exchange of words, or kind of a testy situation with regards to a page, a younger person in your life. And with the King of Swords popping up, I do believe that this is probably one of those situations where you have to be where you have to put your foot down, where you have to say, no, this is not what I'm approving. This is not something I condone. This is not something I'm going to support. This could be relating to a child or a nephew or a niece or somebody who's dependent on you in your life, okay? Either a minor or a young adult. And you are kind of saying, no, I am not going to compromise. I'm not going to condone this. I'm not going to facilitate this. And I'm going to say, yes, go ahead and stand your ground. It's called tough love. But I'm also going to say, this thing had better be recording. I'm also going to say that be careful the words you choose to convey your opinions and your stance on this, because if you don't then choose your words carefully, then this might cause a little bit of a rift and a tension in the family. But then with the Justice card there, it does talk about decisions. Now you are Taurus, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Justice is Libra, your 6th house. So yeah, this does require is also going to affect your work and your health, so is somebody going to war with regards to custody of a child, or somebody going with regards to child support? Is there a kind of a testy situation in regards to that? Maybe the child is saying, I know you have custody of me, but I actually want to go stay with the other parent. Some weird dynamics over there. So be careful, choose your words carefully, and be careful as to how you phrase your sentences, because that could cause a little bit of a rift within the family. And also, it's uncomfortable, right? Is it a permanent rift? No, but just too much stress all around. So we don't want that. So next, let's look at Gemini. All right. Oh. Bernard, we don't need sound effects, baby. I tell you guys, this boy has been making all these weird noises. It's like when he sleeps, is groaning and moaning. So Gemini, you have Virgo here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th house, emotions, home, mother, family, roots, affairs at the end of life. That sort of a thing is a focus for you. Oh. Five of Wands, 6 of Cups, 9 of Cups. 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and 9 of Cups for my beautiful Gemini with Virgo, right? Excuse me. Five of Wands, is there some kind of a drifting apart of relationships with regards to your mom, or or somebody with a family, more so mom, I would say. But 6 of Cups does talk about you wishing things were the way they used to be in the past, and 9 of Cups does say that if you had some soured relationships with your mother, if you will, and exchange of words, the usual. We all have these family dynamics, right? And you were wishing things were like the way they used to be in the past. And your wishes will come true, meaning that you will be able to reconcile your differences with your parent. Absolutely, you will. And I wouldn't be surprised if your mom is actually a Virgo, or she can be one of those people who is just very particular about things and set in a ways, and no, this is how it has to be and this is how it has to be. So there is a reconciliation. Absolutely there is. So don't worry about that. That was a quick one. So Cancer, let's look at Cancer. We have 14, 44, right? I have to set this on top so I can pick it up easy. Oops. Cancer. Jupiter. Ooh, Cancer, you have Jupiter. Jupiter is rules Sagittarius and Pisces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th house and 9th house. So 6th house is work, health, discipline and habits. 9th house is father, distant travel, higher education and intellect. So let's see. Okay, I'm getting seriously annoyed with this thing. Why is this not staying on where it should stay on? Kind of slipping. This ring used to fit me just fine. I haven't worn it in forever and a day. I love it. Look at that. Look at this. This is a beautiful ring. I absolutely love it. And I wore it for a long time and then I took it off. I don't know why. I kept it aside and now I've worn it and it seems like it's just sliding off my finger. And I hate wearing the silicone bands inside. I can't do that. It makes me uncomfortable. You have the King of Swords. You have the Star card. And then you have Temperance. I kind of knew you'd have at least two major arcanas. So Jupiter expansion, right? So for you, Cancers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6th house and 9th house. So 6th house, Jupiter for rules Sagittarius and Pisces. So 6th house is Sagittarius, work, health, discipline and habit. And your 9th house is Pisces. And that is father, distant travel, higher education, intellect, etc., etc., etc. So King of Swords, and King of Swords does talk about an international leader, somebody who has, the acumen or the wherewithal to be able to be a shaker or a mover, that type of thing. Somebody who's very quick in their mindset, somebody who has the ability to think outside the box, somebody who has a mobility to move, to carry and move people's opinions cerebrally. Now, if it were a King of Swords, it would be physically move people, motivate people, move them in one direction or the other. But with the King of Swords, it's cerebrally move the thought process or the emotions or the feelings or the opinions of people. In other words, to influence people in a cerebral way. Okay, and then you have Temperance. Again, Temperance is a Sagittarius card, right? So Temperance talks about having the balance, having the wherewithal. So I'm going to say with the 6th house and the 9th house, you are in a situation where you might be considering, having some sort of a expansion in terms of your business or your career or anything like that. And you are in a position now where you have the ability to, you have the momentum, right? So you can ride that wave to mobilize people, mobilize thoughts, minds, opinions, the way people look at things. You are now in a situation where you actually can move people along with you towards your way of thinking, and that's going to be successful. But with the Temperance card, I'm going to say one thing: check your ego. You can get a bit egotistical, Cancerians. We all know that. Excuse me. So check your ego, okay? Y'all, I'm telling you, I was feeling a little bit low in energy, even though it's like, what's the time now here where I'm at? It's only 1:34 in the afternoon. And I was like, I need something to pick me up, and I didn't want to have coffee. Sometimes you just don't want to have coffee. And I literally have coffee once in the morning, and very, very rare occasions do I have a second cup in the afternoon or evening. If I do choose to have a hot beverage in the afternoon or evening, it's usually a cup of tea. But I got that sugar-free thingy, Sprite or something, or ginger ale, and I put a couple small tiny rocks of Himalayan rock salt, and it really tastes good. Yeah, I had to share that when I'm doing a Cancer reading, right? So balance yourself, balance your ego. See, even though you're in a situation where you can carry people with you, and people will follow you because your ideas, your thoughts, your opinions, the way you're looking at things is something that people can understand, and they will believe in you, and they will follow you. But you have to find within yourself a balance of your ego, because when you see people following you like that, let's face it, it does become like a like a power trip type of a situation. Don't let that, don't get on that power trip wagon. Don't let your ego get ahead of you, because you will lose everything. This is a fantastic spot for you in your life at the moment, at least for this year, because now people are truly like following you. Okay, you planted the seed, you had to water it, then you have the little seedling, and then the little plantling, and then the whatever. Now people are truly being attracted to you, and they're following you. So please keep a level head, okay, and keep your balance, right? With the Temperance card, it talks about balancing. And yes, balancing ego, balancing intellect, balancing, how you present yourself, holding your energy back. Sometimes you have to hold back your energy, sometimes you have to let it go, right? Maintaining a good speed so you don't tire yourself out or you burn yourself out. You want to be in here for the long run. So please maintain your balance. Do not let this get your, do not let your ego get away with them. I'm telling you. Cancerians, afterwards don't come and say, well, Kitana, you didn't tell me. Yeah, I did, honey, today. Okay? Okay? You guys know what I mean, right? Okay, Leo's 21. And yes. So, excuse me. All right. Go, camera, come back. Thank God it's still recording. Okay, is that recording? Yeah, it is. So we have Neptune for my beautiful Libra. So Neptune rules Pisces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th house. 6th house, work, health, discipline, and habits. So let's see for my beautiful Leos. No, what am I doing, Leos? Why did I say Libra? I'm doing this reading for Leos. And I got Neptune, right? 8th house, I'm sorry. I apologize. 8th house. So I'm doing this reading for Leo, and I got the Neptune card. So Neptune rules Pisces, and for Leo, Pisces is your 8th house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th house. 8th house talks about will, secrets, occult, death, regeneration, and sexual energy. So let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if the Libra card pops up for you guys. I wouldn't be surprised if a Libra card pops up for you guys. I don't know what that is. Death card in the reverse. Page of Swords. Okay. So when you have 8th house issues, which is will, secrets, occult, death, regeneration, sexual energy, finances, there is definitely with the death card, you may have felt that, oh my God, something is coming to an end and I can't deal with it, or an opportunity or a situation or something has occurred which has ended, or it could actually mean that maybe you did lose a loved one in the recent past. And then you have the Page of Swords pop up, right? And remember, Neptune is confusion, illusion, and dreams. So yeah, you might have been confused. You might have had some weird dreams about a loved one who has recently passed, or you might be dreaming of a loved one who is going to pass. So all these scenarios could play out, and or it could be that a situation that you thought had come to an end is over and done with. Now the situation has to turn. And then you have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords absolutely says there is going to be a little bit of people gossiping, talking, prying eyes, trying to look behind, to find, to search, to kind of almost like go digging for trouble, right, with regards to the situation that has come to an end. And then your Six of Cups, there is this great need, nostalgia. There is this situation where you're thinking about the past and thinking, I wish things were like this, I wish things were like that. So a little bit of nostalgia. But I'm going to say there's also going to be a bit of a reunion, if you will. Okay, so and with the Queen of Cups. So this can play out in many ways. You may have had situations where a relationship with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces did go south, right? And that relationship ended. You all must have had an exchange of words and you all stopped talking to each other or whatever. And people were gossiping about it. And for you, you really were wishing that things are going to turn around and things are going to come back. Yes, there is going to be a reunion with this Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Just because it's a queen doesn't mean it's female. It could be a male. So same sex, opposite sex, whatever. Intimate relationships, work relationships, family relationships. Either way, there's still a little bit of confusion with regards to this relationship. But if you're, as it does, if you'll talk about it and get past yourselves, right? Don't let you don't obstruct yourself. You know what I mean? You're your biggest roadblock. So get past all of that. You can talk about it. And Leo, you can be a little pushy. You can be a little demanding. That's typical of Leo. So if you want to be able to get past this situation, you are smart enough to know how to tailor make your approach to it such that this person is not offended and will not think you're pushy or aggressive, and yet will have an open mind to listen to you. There is a little bit of drama behind the scenes though. People are talking about the situation, however. People are talking about the situation. For some of y'all, I feel like you all may have, with the death card showing up over there and prying eyes and gossiping card, I feel that if you all have decided to part ways with your company or employer or whatever, people are going to be talking about it. Because they're going to be like unbelievable. There's going to be gossip. So anyhow, Virgo. Virgo, 2640. Taurus. Virgo, Taurus is your sister sign, so we are at Virgo. 9th house, because Taurus is your 9th house. And 9th house talks about travel, higher education, your intellect, your father figure. Four of Pentacles. Two of Cups in the reverse. The Chariot in the reverse. So if for some time you were thinking about traveling or going up for higher education or whatever, that's going to kind of be stalled a little bit, because with the Four of Pentacles, it tells me that you are going to be holding back, I want to say. Four of Pentacles, greed for long-term security and all that stuff, but it also talks a little bit about insecurity and holding back. And with the Two of Cups in reverse, I'm going to say definitely, whatever opportunity you might have had in terms of your higher education, intellect, travel, or anything to do with your father, the opportunity is temporarily put on the back burner, okay? And the Chariot card also in the reverse, which is a Cancer card, does say that you are off balance, you are not able to focus, you are unable to focus, and whatever this momentum you thought you would have to be able to go forward, the green light to be able to go forward, that's all put on the back burner. So things for you are a little bit stalled for this week. Don't flip out. It's a temporary situation. Time and energy is fluid. Things are always going to be changed. Remember the planets. Yeah, this is my go-to, y'all. I love this. Look at this little hoodie thingy. Right? But I just fold it in like this. When I'm really cold, I put the hoodie on. So things are a little bit stalled for you, maybe a little bit stuck, stalled, and also you're being a little bit stubborn. I want to say you're kind of digging your heels in the ground. So just let it go, let this week go, and then your energy will change, okay? And the energy around you will change as well. Next is Libra. The past month, I've noticed I've been drinking, usually if I have half a cup of that ginger ale in a week, that's plenty. I usually make my own, my fresh lime water with salt, pepper, and ginger in it, which is all 100% natural. And I don't use sugar. I put stevia at the most if I really want to. That really helps me. But this is easy, Sometimes I'm lazy to go make that for myself. Libra. This is for Libra. You have the Sun card. Beautiful. Sun rules Leo. So 11th house. 11th house, like-minded people, groups, and friends. Sun card is beautiful. Libra, you have the go-ahead with regards, with regards to some situation over here. Seven of Cups. Be careful what you choose. Be careful what you ask for. So Seven of Cups could be a gaslighting card. You do have the go-ahead sign. The skies have opened up. The sun is shining bright. And the sun is saying, go for it, Libra. But with the Seven of Cups, you have a lot of options. But be careful what you choose. And remember, you sleep in the bed you make, right? Page of Cups, again, I'm going to say... there are new solutions coming up, new opportunities, new energy, maybe even a new person coming into your life, a younger person with more lots of vitality, youth, energy, that sort of a situation. And Nine of Cups does talk about, whatever your situation is, your wishes will come true. But remember, with this card, be careful what you pick. Be careful what you pick with the Seven of Cups, right? Be careful what you pick. So sometimes, we kind of lose our focus because, oh my God, I can take whatever I want. Bing, 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 bing. But every cup is a winner, but some more than the others. Some is if a particular cup could be a temporary win, another cup could be long term. So you know what I mean, right? Of course you do. Of course you do. Scorpio, 3152. Scorpio, you have Virgo, Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands. You have two aces and Eight of Swords. So for Scorpio, you have Virgo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11th house is like-minded people, groups, and friends. You have Ace of Cups, which is fantastic. New opportunity, new relationship, new proposal. Could be love, could be marriage, could be job, could be business. But Eight of Swords, you are restricting yourself. You are isolating yourself. Why? Why are you restricting or isolating yourself? Then you have Ace of Wands, new project, inspiration, and the urge to create something new. You have an opportunity to take action. So this is regarding your like-minded people, groups, and friends. So you have this great opportunity, you have this great opportunity, there's a great proposal, you have this opportunity and the wherewithal and the freedom to take action on that proposal, but yet you're holding yourself back. Trust your instincts. I'm going to say, Scorpio, trust your instincts, because I have a feeling you are right in holding yourself back and restricting yourself a little bit, because you're going to wait and watch. You're not just going to blindly jump into it. So I'm happy that you are being cognizant of that and using your thinking with your head, not your heart, because you have the Five of Swords here pop up, and the Five of Swords does talk about there could be some violence, a little bit of theft. People may try to take advantage of you, be it financially, morally, or emotionally. So be careful. So it's good that you're holding yourself back. Think with your head, not the heart. Then you have the Magician card. I'm going to tell you, for you, Scorpio, you could come across somebody who is going to try and give you this fantastic opportunity and idea, and pie in the sky and castles in the air. But I am so glad you got the Eight of Swords, because it tells me that you are cognizant of what's going on and you are going to do your due diligence and you're not going to be swayed. Okay? The Fool card. You are not going to take this giant leap of faith. I'm so happy for you. I really am happy. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this, I feel, you will, I'm glad you're not biting the bullet. You're not taking the bait. You're not just blind to say, yeah, man, I'm on board, sign me up. I'm glad you're not. Think with your head, not your heart. If you need to say, no, thank you, I'm not interested, go ahead and say, no, thank you, I'm not interested. Or, no, very well, I'll just go just to get information. And once I get information, I can always say no and walk out. So don't let them coerce you into anything. Don't sign any documents. And I'm going to say the fact that you got the Fool card in the reverse, I'm glad, because you are not going to take a giant leap of faith and just be brainwashed by these people. And the Queen of Pentacles, I do believe there is, did I say Philippe? I do believe there is an older, more mature individual here who is good with finances and managing money, or who does have, who is in a very strong financial situation. I would recommend you reach out to that individual just to get an idea as to what, when, where, and how. Okay? All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Fire. Sagittarius, you are on fire, baby. Ooh la la. Sagittarius is on fire. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Six of Cups in the upright. Oh, I got these two. I'll take it. Death card in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. Ooh. Interesting, Sagittarius. Yeah, I got it. Let me see. Can I just move this? But I'm not comfortable wearing this ring on this finger. See, I can't do it. Okay. Oh, maybe yeah. Excuse me. Woo! That looked fantastic on camera, right? The tissue stuck in my nostril. Oh my God. I'm not going to blur that out. I'm sorry. I just roll with it. It's better than walking out of the ladies' bathroom with tissue paper in your pants, right? Hanging out for all and sundry to see. Come on, it has happened to every one of us at least once in our life, okay? Yes, it has happened to me. So there you go. Actually, in my, you know how you step on it sometimes, and with all this yuckiness in the bathroom, and you walk out and you have tissue paper stuck to your shoes? That's another story altogether. Okay, why am I talking that? Talking about that, I don't know. So Sagittarius, let's get back to fire. You are on fire, and you just beautiful. So you have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, and yes, the Seven of Wands, self-defense, protection against competition, etc. I feel like you're letting your guard down with regards to a particular situation. Nostalgia, you're wishing things were the way they used to be in the past. There is going to be some reconciliation. Whatever you thought was dead in the past, a situation that might have come to an end in the past, it's like over and done with. You're past all of that, right? So maybe that situation is going to turn around and come back, or maybe that relationship is going to turn around and come back. But you have the Emperor card in reverse. So the Emperor is an Aries card. It does talk about somebody who has the leadership qualities and who's that gung-ho, the Martian, the fiery energy, and your sister sign too. This whole situation could be regarding a person who was very prominent, and who might have had all those leadership qualities and skill sets. There is no need for you to protect yourself. There is no need for self-defense with the Seven of Wands. You might have had to in the past, but there's no need to. That situation with that other individual is all turning around. I think that individual has kind of lost his power or her power, because at one time they might have kind of caused a lot of stress on you. Let's see what that is. Just, I'm stopping. Sagittarius. You might have had somebody in your life in the past who was really a bully. Yes, who had a lot of money. Yes, a male. Yes, somebody who had power, who had money, who had the ability to determine your happiness, your fate. One way, maybe you were married to this individual, maybe this person was your boss, or maybe a father or a mother, but I do feel it is a male, or maybe a father figure, or a boss, or whoever, I don't know, right? So your needing to protect yourself against this individual is over and done with. There is no need for you to have to protect yourself from this person. The Six of Cups, wishing things the way they used to be in terms of having a reunion with this particular individual, is going to occur, right? But when I say wish things were like the way they used to be, I don't mean the negative side of that relationship. I mean that positive side of the relationship, right? But either way, I don't think anybody wants a negative side of a relationship to come back around. Nobody wants that. But I do believe that you are going to meet with this individual again. Your path is going to cross again with this individual. Your paths are going to cross. And I do believe now you are going to see this person for who he really is. Absolutely powerless, okay? All that, bravado, all that ego, all that aggression, all that machoism, all that has come to an end. This person is, you will never believe your eyes when you see this individual. How frail, how weak, how non-threatening they appear, and they are, because the power is gone out of them. And then you will feel that justice is served. I feel like for you with Libra card, decisions, and maybe you're finally going to take them to court, or maybe this individual and you'll had a long drawn court battle, and finally the wind is out of their sails and justice is going to be served, and you may win the case. Or in this case, you may feel, oh my God, look at all the how you ruined my life, or harassed me, or bothered me, or hurt me so much, and look at you now. You're nothing. Justice is served, right? This is going to be very gratifying for a lot of Sagittarians. Very, very gratifying. Very gratifying. You may hear news of this person, or your paths are actually going to cross. So, wow. I'm a Sagittarius. So I'm like, who in God's world is that going to be? I kind of wonder, who is this person? But we'll see. Next is Capricorn. Capricorn, right? Saturn. Well, Saturn is rules Capricorn anyway. Is your lord of the house. So you're in your. Oh, come on. Wow. So Saturn is, sitting quietly, working, fine-tuning, getting things organized. See, I don't like the ring on this finger. It bothers me. It's annoying me. I can't do it. But then this. Sorry, y'all. I kind of squirrel. I do that a lot, particularly when I'm reading Capricorn. I don't know why. I notice I get sidetracked a lot when I read Capricorn. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. The Fool in the reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, you have the Knight and the Queen. Oh, wow. People are showing up. Look. So the Knight of Pentacles does talk about hard work, reliability, a person who is very hardworking, is very reliable, who's patient. And the Fool card, we know, it's all do. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is being resourceful. It's domesticity, it's fertility, being resourceful, having the stability, having the earthy quality, wanting to take care of home and hearth and family and that sort of stuff. And here you have Saturn. So this week is calling upon you to maintain a balance between being responsible, being reliable, and having that earthiness, and that being able to provide the stability for yourself and your family. And the universe is saying, listen, don't go off to the extreme, right? You have to find a balance. You have to find a balance between the two. Okay, the fact that you're not going off on a wild goose chase or just saying, oh, I'm just going to go, it's in the reverse. It's saying that this week you're going to be focusing, you're going to find the balance, you're going to focus and say, this is what I need to do, this is what I need to improve, this is what I need to work on, and this is what I'm going to work on. Because either way, Saturn is saying, I'm standing here and I'm watching you, so you better get your act together and focus and figure out all these things so that you can come out knowing very well you've crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's, and you'll be in a better position. So either way, Saturn is going to be standing here, and Saturn is going to probably put a little stress on you. If this is a relationship between you and another earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, between an older earth sign and a younger earth sign, 2 generations, if there's some drama going on there, Saturn is standing there and saying, really? You guys still at it? Okay. Y'all better get your act together. That's what Saturn is doing. So don't go off on a tangent and do anything random, because it won't work out very well. So focus, time, patience, and do what you need to. Sometimes you got to dig in your heels, and sometimes you got to lighten up, right? So find that balance. Next, Aquarius. Okay. All right, Mars. We have Mars. Mars is Aries, and at 1, 2, 3, third house, which is immediate environment and short trips. 6 of Cups. 9 of Wands in the reverse. Magician. So third, immediate environment and short trips. So you may be going towards a reunion on a short trip to meeting people. Could be a reunion, happy times, nostalgic times, maybe loved ones, family members, or old friends. 9 of Wands in the reverse does tell you that, 9 of Wands usually says, hey, maintain your boundaries, keep well within your limits. But here you're going to let your guard down, you're going to let your hair down, you're going to have some fun times. And the Magician card pops up, and the Magician says, yeah, there's some really powerful, strong energies over here. I feel like you are just going to let your guard down a little, and you're going to feel like King of Kong, and you're going to take action, and you're going to be the kind of a person who's going to take on the Martian qualities. It's like you're not going to be your dreamy Aquarius self. You're going to be a little bit more active, more, fiery, fiesty. And this is probably going to be a good reunion for you, and you're certainly going to let your guard down. But I will tell you one thing. It's great if you're going to go and be with friends and family and let your guard down, and people are not going to take advantage of you. But if you're going to a short trip or wherever, and let's say with a group of co-workers, you're going off on this offsite where they have a weekend getaway or whatever, be careful. Don't let your guard down that much that you may say or do things that are going to come back and bite you in the behind. You don't want that, right? Okay. So that's about that for you guys. I am going to say at this time that thank you so very much. I do appreciate all of you for watching this video. Do leave your comments. Give me a thumbs up, right? Hit the bell icon so you'll be notified. Subscribe to my subscribers. I love you guys. And to those, you all know that. I acknowledge you all the time, right? And as every YouTube creator should, because without our subscribers, really, the channel is nothing, right? And for those of you who are just visiting, this is your first time, thank you for dropping by. I hope you decide to stay and become a member of the real family. I do post videos on a regular. So come back and watch. Tonight I'm going to have a live stream at 7 p.m., 1900 hours Central Standard Time. Tonight is Friday night, right? February 3rd. And the first and third Saturdays also I have live streams at 11 a.m., 1100 hours Central Standard Time. So do join us, and see you in the next video. Bye for now. Let me turn that off.